Welcome back into the Sports Source, the segment of our program brought to you by Safe T Systems. I want to give the guy in your life the ultimate holiday gift. Call VFL JJ Surlis and ask him about the incredible home theater systems that they are known for. They can fit any budget, and they are terrific. Now, they probably won't be able to install it by Christmas, but still, to know it's coming, whoever you're doing it for would really appreciate it. Plus, they get those drop-down screens, and they can do it behind a painting to where if you don't want your whole room looking like a giant TV screen, they can set it up to where that disappears. It's really cool. High-tech stuff, Safe T Systems. All right. Back with Mark Pankratz, Josh Ward, Mike Strange. Thanks to you guys for all coming in and braving the weather. Mark, I ask you for 3 keys to the Tennessee victory if they get one of the top-ranked Gonzaga, what are they, Bulldogs? Zags, everybody calls them. There you go. Tell me what you got, your keys.
Well, and ball pressure, because if they want to get the ball inside, run ball screens, we've got to pressure them to make them get their catches off the three-point line. So now your inside guys are shooting from further out. So ball pressure will be a big key. And then the inside out, what we talked about against Kansas, we got away from that. We shot more threes. We've made 96 more points than our opponents in the paint. Gonzaga almost lost to Washington on Wednesday night. Washington beat them on points in the paint. And so Tennessee's got to get the ball inside. I will say, it does not mean don't shoot threes. We need to make perimeter jump shots to be able to win this game.
Just don't get lazy about it and fire up threes without ever going inside.
Yeah. And then bench, we've kind of hit on the bench. But I think also part of the bench is just being fresh so we can give different defensive looks. Against Louisville, zone saved us in the second half. And so being able to play different looks, a great offensive basketball team in Gonzaga, you're going to have to give them different defensive looks to keep them off balance. And so our bench will be key to that.
All right. Any hidden stats or matchups you're going to watch?
Well, I think it's the turnover. Both teams really do a pretty good job of taking care of the basketball. Both teams score about 18 points a game off of turnovers. I think whoever can get some easy baskets out in transition will have a better chance because both teams are pretty big on the inside.
All right. Gentlemen, I'm going to force you now to make your predictions. And who wins, Vols or Zags? I mean, I couldn't even remember Bulldogs because everybody just calls them Zags. Who wins, Tennessee or Gonzaga?
I'm going to say Tennessee wins.
Wow.
In overtime. Get another overtime shot.
So just the reverse of Kansas.
There you go.
All right, Mike Strange?
I'm gonna go with Gonzaga here. I think Tennessee certainly can win, but Gonzaga's number one, and number one for a reason, I think. And Tennessee, they're without Lamonte Turner. I just got to go with Gonzaga. If Gonzaga wins, even if they win by 10 points, it's not a don't jump off the cliff on this Tennessee basketball team. It's December. They're a good team.
Agreed. I'm going to go with Gonzaga simply because they're averaging 90-plus points, almost 100 points a game. I just don't see how Tennessee shuts them down enough, and I don't think Tennessee's going to run with them enough to put up 100. So, to me, I've got to go Gonzaga.
I will say Wednesday night game for Gonzaga, backed up with the North Carolina game after Tennessee. I think that can have Tennessee's had a full week to prepare. Gonzaga's played Texas A&M. Coaches have gotten a scouting report. I think that could play into it. But a loss of Lamonte Turner is a big deal.
And it may be one of those things where you're glad that it's not being played in Seattle. It may be beneficial to Tennessee that it is being played on a neutral court.
I know I'd rather be there than the snow we've got.
Yeah, I think I'd rather be out there right now as well. Thanks to all you guys again for coming in here. I appreciate it. Thanks to you for watching, especially those of you on DirecTV who barely got us at the right minute. Thanks. We appreciate it. We'll be back next week. We're going to talk basketball, football until this coaching search is done. Recruiting, a big recruiting show next week as we preview the early signing period. All that coming up next week right here on the Sports Source. Thanks from us. Thanks from our sponsors. And thanks to you. See you. Bye.
The Sports Source is brought to you by Fast Frame. Shadow boxes come with a lifetime guarantee.